Hey everyone, and happy holiday season! It is officially December 1st, which means we are on our countdown to Christmas. Now, I love me some Christmas movies, and a bunch of you have asked me for my top 10 Christmas movies. This was so hard to do. Like, you have no idea. It was near impossible. So I chose 10 Christmas movies plus 5 honorable mentions. And again, this is still super difficult and it could change like tomorrow, but you know what? Here's my list for today. I do want to mention a few brand new Christmas movies that I do have reviews up for. Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Journey, that's available on Netflix now. Star Wars Holiday Special Lego version is available on Disney Plus. And then we also have Christmas Chronicles 2 that has just hit Netflix as well. These are not included on my list, but they're still super fun Christmas movies that you should check out. But let's get into my top 10 Christmas movies. Hey, Tessa from Mama's Geeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. Number 10 is The Muppet Christmas Carol. This is probably my favorite version of The Christmas Carol. If you don't know what The Christmas Carol is, it's the story of Scrooge and the past, present, and future ghosts. But the Muppets are so fun. Who doesn't love the Muppets? And this is a great version. So if you haven't seen it, it's super family friendly, and it's one of the best Christmas movies. It's my number 10. For number 9, I have National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Now, I know a lot of people are really upset right now because of what a certain actor did, and people are canceling National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation this year, but come on, it's a classic. It's so funny. There's so many great quotes throughout the whole thing. It's hilarious. It's not completely family friendly, but if your kids are on the older side, teen, then it's something they can probably enjoy. It's a fun movie. It's one I watch every year, and I am going to continue to watch it every year. It's absolutely hilarious, and I really want to say a quote, but it has a bad word, so I'm not going to, but I bet you guys can figure out what it is. Number 8 is The Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, where does this fall, right? Is it a Halloween movie? Is it a Christmas movie? I consider it both. It's a movie I watch every holiday season. I love it. The music is fantastic. The animation is great. It's absolutely one of my favorites. Jack Skellington and Sally are like, oh, I love them so much. Plus, I really like when they kidnap Santa. It's just a great movie. It's fun for the whole family, and it actually teaches some really great lessons. So, again, Nightmare Before Christmas, gotta watch it every year. Number 7 is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Jim Carrey version. This is a great live action version of The Grinch. I really enjoyed it. I think Jim Carrey is hilarious in everything he does. He's fantastic, absolutely super talented guy, and I love him as the Grinch. So this is a movie I watch every holiday season. Again, another one that's fun for the whole family, but there's some stuff for adults in this one too, so definitely highly recommend it. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Jim Carrey version. Number 6. This is my first, I don't want to say not family friendly, but I guess not family oriented holiday movie. This is Love Actually. Now, I hadn't even seen Love Actually until I got together with my husband, and he was like, how have you not seen this movie? Just watch it. And it's really so good. It's a whole bunch of different stories that all happen around Christmas time, and they all tie together. You've got some really great actors in there, and I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't watched it already. It's a great holiday movie. We watch it every holiday season, and again, this one is not really for the younger kids, but it's still a great watch. Number 5 is Elf. I mean, we have Will Ferrell as an elf who doesn't know what he's doing when he comes into New York City to look for his father. I mean, come on, it's hilarious. It's so good. This movie is just, it's funny from beginning to end. And yes, I still tear up every single time I watch it when they all get together and sing Christmas carols at the end to prove to Santa that they still believe. Spoiler, I guess, but I mean, if you haven't seen Elf already, like, what are you doing? Watch it. It's a great movie. It's so much fun for kids. And my kids now want to have, spaghetti with like maple syrup and Lucky Charms, and that's gross. Don't do that. Yuck. But Elf is a great movie. I watch it every holiday season. Number 4 is most definitely not for kids. Most definitely not family friendly, but most definitely one of the best holiday movies out there. It is Bad Santa. I mean, listen, this thing is hilarious from beginning to end. It's raunchy. You've got Billy Bob Thornton, who is just absolutely fantastic. It's so good. He's this, mall Santa who is not a nice guy, and I don't want to spoil it if you guys haven't seen it, but also, I mean, come on, it's been out for a super long time. There's even a Bad Santa 2, which is good, but not nearly as good as Bad Santa. It's just an absolute one of my favorite holiday movies. It's something I will watch any time of the year, but especially during the holiday season. Bad Santa is my number 4 Christmas movie. Number 3 is Home Alone. Now, this movie came out what feels like forever ago, yet it still holds up. It's still a fantastic holiday movie. We only very recently, I think maybe 2 years ago, or maybe even last year, shared it with our daughters. They're 7 and 9 now, but they loved it. It was so much fun. I mean, it's just such a great movie. You have Kevin McAllister teaming up against these thieves, and it's so funny, all the pranks that he pulls, everything that ties together, and of course, it's got some great lessons too. I mean, Kevin did kind of deserve to get left behind, let's be honest here. But Home Alone is a fantastic movie. It's great for families, and it's an awesome holiday movie. So if you haven't checked it out yet, first of all, you're missing out. But second of all, come on. I know most of you had to have seen it already. So it's my favorite of the Home Alone franchise. I think it's great. And that's my number 3 movie. Number 2 it's sort of a movie, but it's sort of a television special. It's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the 1964 claymation version. It's amazing. I love it. I mean, you've got Herbie, the misfit elf. You've got Rudolph, who's a misfit reindeer. I mean, Santa's kind of a turd in it. He's not very nice at the beginning, but I still really like it. It's one of my favorites. It's a classic. It's something you gotta love it, right? And it's so much fun. And I love when she thinks I'm cute. That's like one of my favorite lines in the whole thing. I still tear up every time I watch it. I love the Abominable Snowman, the Yukon Cornelius. I mean, the Island of Misfit Toys. Literally every single thing about this movie is great. It's a must watch every holiday season. And my number 1 of my top 10 favorite Christmas movies is A Christmas Story. Come on, you'll shoot your eye out, kid. It's a classic. Again, the kid that's all bundled up and he falls over. It's such a fun movie. I mean, it teaches you not to lick frozen poles. I mean, don't do that. Don't do it. Your tongue will get stuck. But there's just so much heart in this movie, and it's so fun. It's funny. It's adorable. It's a great movie. It's good for kids. It's okay for kids. Maybe a little older kids, but it's still a great family movie for the holidays. A Christmas Story. That's my number 1. Okay, now like I said, I'm going to give you guys some 5 honorable mentions real quick, ones that did not make the cut today again. I love so many different holiday movies. This was really hard to choose. My list could be totally different tomorrow, but here's my 5 honorable mentions. We've got A Charlie Brown Christmas, The Polar Express with Tom Hanks, Frosty the Snowman. Yes, I still cry every single time he melts. The Grinch 2018 with Benedict Cumberbatch, fantastic movie, and everybody's favorite Christmas movie, Die Hard. I had to include it. It's a fantastic movie, and I think, yes, it is a Christmas movie. I go back and forth. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think Die Hard is a Christmas movie? Tell me down below in the comments. Also, give me your top 10 list, and feel free to include some honorable mentions. I know it's really hard. There's tons of Christmas movies out there. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. As always, you can follow me over on Instagram and Twitter. I am at Mama's Geeky over there. MAMASGEEKY. Thanks for taking the time to watch this, guys, and I hope you all have a great holiday season.